What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Jemele Hill. Jemele Hill, once again, is making a fool of herself, as she normally tends to do, especially after this Virginia governor's race, where the Democrats lost, and they may end up losing New Jersey. We don't know yet, but as I'm recording this video. And she's being the operative that she is. Jemele Hill is an operative. I refuse to believe anything differently. This is the type of woman who is nothing more than a double agent in the black community. On the surface, they act like they care about black people as a whole. They have a respect level for black men, but in reality, they push a lot of the policies that have destroyed us as a community for a lot of years. This woman is nothing more than an operative. I mean, go look at her tweets. And she got into it with a fellow Democratic operative, if you would call them that, even though they may not be as much of a lunatic as she is. But her and a woman by the name of Denise Oliver Velez, who is a feminist activist. She was once part of the Black Panther Party, and she too pushes certain narratives. I believe she is a fan of Kamala Harris. So she's basically in the same boat politically as Jemele Hill, but she even had to get at Jemele Hill. This is what I've been talking about. I don't talk about politics too much, but I am going to talk about the fact that she's getting destroyed on social media for being an operative, and I even tweeted about that. You see, Jemele Hill, again, is the type of person I've been speaking about, and I have gotten pushback from some people. Surprisingly, a lot of black males have given me pushback about Jemele Hill. Jemele Hill has always shown who she was. She does not care about the black community. She just cares about promoting Democratic failed policies that will continue to fail, that do nothing more than try to destroy the fabric of this country. It tells you that you can't be the parent of your children. You have no say-so in their education, even though you're the one sending them off to school. And she's getting on social media. She's melting down like the rest of these weirdos about the Virginia governor's race that was lost by them. Even though they brought everybody, they brought Obama, they brought Sleepy, Creepy Joe, his wife, Kamala. That is a losing combination. Bringing Obama there, it's a losing situation, and Jemele Hill knows everything about being a loser. She fails at everything she does. She went and got this quote unquote podcast. Look at all those Caucasian people she's with, by the way. She's starting this podcast as if she's a big deal. Jemele Hill, you are not a big deal. You were just another person on ESPN. You didn't stand out. You didn't do anything monumental. That's why they had no problem firing you. And you have continued to fail and not succeed in anything. You were even given a TV show with Carrie Champion, and that seems to be a failure. Who watches that? She writes for The Atlantic. This woman has been given numerous opportunities by Caucasian people, but she gets on social media pretending as if she's speaking out against the supremacy of Caucasian people. But every opportunity that Jemele Hill has ever had has been given to her by Caucasian people. This is according to Outkick. Professional race baiter Jemele Hill just cannot stop. With every election that passes with a Caucasian Republican coming out on top, Hill has only one card to play: the Caucasian supremacy card. Hill was no different after the Republican Glenn Youngkin defeated Democrat Terry McLaughlin to become the next governor of Virginia on Tuesday night. Here's her. It's a message. It's not the messaging, folks. This country simply loves Caucasian supremacy. Is it just as much as, you've loved all the Caucasian people you've come across, Jemele Hill, who I don't believe has any black friends in real life? Not real life, outside of social media, because social media is not real life. This woman has been given so many opportunities by people who don't look like her. She's nothing more than an agent of chaos. She's there to sow seeds of anger and bitterness and hate towards a group of people that has done nothing but help Jemele Hill. Jemele Hill has done nothing in her career by herself. Every opportunity has been given to her by a Caucasian person. She owes everything she has to Caucasian people. She's never built one thing on her own. The only thing she's ever done for herself was get a college education, not at an HBCU because she would never go there. But she gets on social media and acts like she's fighting the power. No, you're nothing more than a slave, like the rest of these people on social media who want to hop on the DNC fail train and continue to fail, just like Jemele Hill has at everything that she does. Oh, but Hill was not done with that one. Upon learning that Caucasian women voted overwhelmingly for Youngkin, Hill had to take a shot at Caucasian women in Virginia. And listen, people, don't believe this. Okay, Jemele Hill loves Caucasian women, like most of these black feminists. These black feminists love Caucasian people. They bow down to Caucasian women. They submit to Caucasian men. They love Caucasian people. But on social media, they push this narrative. Because again, she wants people to believe that she's fighting the power. She's not fighting no power. Okay, she's taking the road most traveled. She is only pushing a narrative that's going to have her a fan favorite of woke Twitter. A group of weirdos who need therapy. And they push this narrative. White women reporting for duty. Well, Jemele Hill, are you reporting for duty when we look at your timeline as nothing but politics? You know, Miss Denise Velez was right. You do need to stick to sports. And let's read what she had to say about Jemele Hill getting involved in politics. Young sister, I suggest you stick to sports. You clearly have a very limited grasp of politics. Now, again, both of these, now they're just from what I read. Now, she could be a conservative that I don't know about. But when I see feminist and all this, it screams liberal to me. She's based on her stick to sports. Let me carefully point out to you that this is about numbers. Here's a picture of the Senate, Dems blue with two indies, I guess red, rethugs. I guess that's Republicans. She calls Republicans rethugs. So that just shows you where her mindset is. Another, quote unquote activist that hasn't changed anybody's life. Rethugs who are red. And she responded by saying, and I suggest you not come with the same tired, lazy BS as everyone else. Stick to sports, how original. I'm a taxpayer. I'm a citizen. I'm a black woman. My taxes are in the system as much as anyone else's. I'm very much sticking to the business that concerns me. Well, Jemele Hill, what you talk about seems to me that you don't care about this country that you pay taxes to, because you want to see it destroyed. The way that you act and the way that you talk, with the policies that you promote, with the ideology that you have, why would you pay taxes to a country that you clearly hate? That's what we're talking about here. As a 74-year-old black woman, I'll continue to call your trifling ass out when you are wrong-headed like my mama, aunties, and grands did to me. Let me apologize because I certainly don't want to talk to one of my elders that way. But ma'am, these Caucasian folks tell me to stick to sports all the time when I say anything on behalf of us. Who is us? You don't speak for the behalf of nobody. You're nothing more than a bougie, college-educated, liberal, black man-hating feminist. You don't speak for anybody but your group, the people that you're grouped with, okay? You don't speak for nobody black. Stop. So it triggers me. Can you understand that she only apologized when she figured out that she wasn't non-black? And that she basically has the same ideology that she has? I didn't know that. Sorry if it triggered you. Thank you for the apology. I still think you are dead wrong. Use your platform to get more black Democrats elected, not fake rats, to the Senate and the House and every other office. We need to energize, not demoralize. Y'all see this weirdo speak? This is why Democrat is the party for weird, mentally unstable people. Look no further than the black female collective in America who vote for the Democratic Party. You have two examples right here, two different generations, a failed generation of yesteryear and a failing generation now. I get frustrated. As you know, it is hard to energize folks when they keep seeing the things they need, deserve from our government go up in flames. I feel for my friends who are organized and tasked with saving this democracy time and again without the support they deserve. How are you saving democracy, you weirdo? You man-hating feminist. How are you saving the democracy? Jemele Hill, you are a black Karen. All you do is complain. You don't have any solutions. Y'all, people love to come to me talking about solutions, right? But where's Jemele Hill's solution? What is her solution at? She ain't got one. But y'all want to get on here and this heifer's talking about how she's saving the democracy. No, you're nothing more than an agent of chaos that want to see this country destroyed. Because you think it's going to make things better for black people. No, it is not. It's only going to make things worse. But because you have a small mind, because you think that you're smart, because people like Jemele Hill think she's smarter than everybody else. And she really isn't. She really isn't as smart as she thinks she is. And the thing is about people like that is that they sooner or later, their true colors show. Because there are people that's going to believe that she's out here fighting for the people. No, she's fighting for herself. She doesn't care anything about the people. She doesn't do anything for anybody but herself. Do not believe this. She is nothing more than a black Karen. Okay? She loves Caucasian people more than anybody knows. So don't believe this whole, oh, we fighting against oppression out here. No, she not. No, she not. She not fighting for nobody but herself. Because she's all about herself. And she's all about, how am I going to help Democrats continue to ruin males, continue to ruin jobs and opportunities, continue to weaken this economy, weaken this country? How can we siphon resources to other places and not fix the problems that are in the community? Jemele Hill ain't even in the community. How can you say you speak for us when you're not even in the community? You would never go back to a black neighborhood. And you know what's happening to Jemele Hill?
I'm getting cooked.
Jemele Hill is on social media right now getting completely...
This is a real B&H customer story. Step in.
She's on social media right now getting completely destroyed because she does not know what she's talking about, because she's nothing more than an operative. And people like this need to be called out, and they need to be shown for who they truly are. Hill needs to be reminded not only that Terry is a Caucasian male, but also that Virginia's newest lieutenant governor, Winsome Sears, a black female and former Marine, is the newest lieutenant governor. Sears is the first woman and woman of color to be elected to office in Virginia's 400 years. And you know what's sad is that you have people like Jemele Hill defending white men, but then want to call out white men. That's crazy. You defend Biden. You are staunchly in support of Terry McLaughlin, even though he's a Caucasian male. I don't know why you think they're different. What evidence do you have that Terry is any different than the newest governor, Glenn Youngkin? How are they any different, Jemele Hill? Can you tell me that with all your education? But anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like this video, share it. I may have to do a part 2, but that part 2 can go to Patreon. I'm gonna completely destroy Jemele Hill, and it may have to go to Patreon. I have to keep it mellow here, but people like this need to be exposed for who they truly are.